Hello everyone, this is Chris aka Bloodrocutioner bringing you Black Ops 2 gameplay. I've had very positive feedback on my Black Ops gameplay as well as my Modern Warfare gameplay. But today, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay, I'm going to be talking about a random subject. Today's subject I decided to talk about was relationships and what not to do, what to do, and so on. I recently got out of a relationship that, I've been in this for about 2 years, and it's one of the hardest things that you have to deal with in life is let something go that's been going on for so long. Honestly, it has impacted me in more ways than one. I'm still able to do my gameplays, I'm still able to do my commentaries, but it's just really hard to find that motivation. It's really hard to reach down into your gut and just kind of, find the motivation to do better and so on. And it's really a hassle because, this happened and it's no fun. I mean, it was a long distance thing, but you never know what can come out of anything, and not half, but probably about 80% of relationships today are started through some online association, where that would be dating sites, social sites such as Facebook, and so on. So it's not really, beyond, or it's not really a lack of logic. It's basically common sense. We live in a world where technology is continuously advancing, and it's no big surprise that things are changing so drastically. But it's, it's one of those things you have to deal with. And honestly, after this happened to me, you just lose a lot of that happiness you once had, no matter with what you do for a living, or what you do for fun or as a hobby. You just lose that happiness, and it's it kind of shatters your reality, or not really your reality, but the contrary to that, which is, basically what you want in life. It shatters your dreams, and it shatters your fantasies and whatnot. It's a real reality check when something like this happens. Other than that, it's, you don't want to put yourself in a situation you don't want to keep going for a longer time. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you just can't get out of. It's really one of those things where you feel that it's going to end bad. And honestly, the day that this happened, I was going for an interview for a job, which I got, and not even 15 minutes after I got the interview, and I'm not gonna mention any names, I'm not gonna mention anything like that, because I don't want to put people on the spot, but basically, the girl I was with, you get the whole text saying, "We need to talk," and that's when you it hits you that you knew this was coming, and you really couldn't do anything to prepare for it. You're just waiting for that moment. So it's, got that text, and, I was on my way home. I felt pretty confident about the interview, and it just, devastated me. And there was nothing I could do to change the fact that this was happening. And honestly, the girl I was with, I don't know why she thought the way she did, or why she is thinking the way she is, but women are nature's Pandora boxes. They are unpredictable. You can't decipher them, and even if you could, it's just one of those things where people are really unpredictable, and it is a fact of life. So I'm starting to part 2 of Domination. I went 18-1 that round. It's not really that bad.
Securing Alpha. Enemy has Charlie. We've taken the lead.
But yes, breaking it all down, the fact of the reality is that you really, when it comes to dating and relationships, I'm pretty sure when I have kids, if I have kids, for that matter, because they can be a real pain in the ass. But, I mean, I'm not going to allow them to date when they're like 14, 15. That's just not right. It's not. I mean, at that age, you should be worried about enjoying who you are and your youth and just not caring about relationships and all that bullshit that Disney and other fucking stupid shit feeds the younger audience. And I think that's what screws them up the most, is just, that distorted reality of when you're young, you get to be in relationships and all that bullshit nonsense. It's not right to teach a kid that. Like, that's not right at all. But other than that, relationships, my advice to you guys, watch who you're dating. Make sure you connect with that person like they're your other half. I'm not saying go and date your cousin or brother or whatever. That's not it at all. But I'm just saying, make sure you have a good connection with this person, and make sure you just communicate. Communication is key to anything, relationships, combat, and it's just like, communication is what makes the world go round, besides money. Like, it's one of those things where you are successful at life if you can communicate properly. But I highly stress that you just really concentrate on living a great life when you're young, not worrying about relationships, because that just increases stress. And with that comes stress at school, stress at home. Maybe your parents don't get along. Maybe they're divorced. Maybe you don't even know your own father or mother. You just don't want to be in a relationship. You can have close friends, but with relationships, it's just another priority. It's just another liability. And really, when you're young, you don't know the whole ropes of relationships. Not to offend anyone, but it's just a fact. And I didn't start dating until I was like 16, 15. And honestly, I wish I would have spent more time focusing on school and getting a job earlier on in life, because it was easier then. Now it's tough. Even though I have a job now, it's whatever. I mean, I wish I would have spent more time focusing on the things that really mattered, instead of these relationships that just waste your time and eventually wither to nothing in the end. High school is just one of those times where things change, people change. Therefore, if you're in a relationship, that's gonna change, because you may not know the person that well. Who knows? But I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay of me going 31-5 in a domination match, and I'm gonna be bringing more of these sooner or later. Alright, subscribe, like and favorite this video if you want more. Peace out, guys.